Hey, I'm Ben from ukuleleroadtrips.com. It's a very nice website that you can check out if you like. What's also very nice, sometimes, leaving stuff on the floor. Specifically, VERSACE, whatever that is. It's also a song, and the tutorial is for that song specifically, from Bruno Mars. It goes something like this. So baby, let's just turn down the lights and close the door. Ooh, I love that dress, but you won't need it anymore. No, you won't need it no more. Let's just kiss till we're naked, baby. Versace on the floor. Ooh. Sorry, it's very easy to get carried away with this song, so I apologize if anything weird happens throughout this video, which is going to be a little bit long. I mean, you can jump to the chapter that you want to jump straight to in the description of this YouTube video, and there's all the times that are written so you can jump to what you need. Now we're going to have a look at the chords, of course, and that's quite exciting for this song because there are lots of them and they're all really easy to play. So it's the perfect combination, because chords that you probably don't play every day, like B minor, F sharp minor, but they're all very simple to render a very accurate version of this Bruno Mars song. And we're going to have a look also at the intro, which is really worth your time. So we're going to have a look at that later on in the video. But we're going to start now with the chords, and there's quite a few of them, as you can see here. Now, I've written them down because I can't see this. This is in imaginary land. Wait, now I can see it. There we go. So it's D, you know this one, 2-2-2-0, F sharp minor, which is basically just one semitone lower on the second string, and then G major 7. Now it sounds like a complicated name, but it's actually really simple. Just take your first finger and it's open 2-2-2. Super easy. I mean, you can also use 3 fingers for this, but I just use my index because I've got a big index, which is also very practical to put Versace on the floor. I still don't know what that means. Mystery. And then A sus4, which is also a complicated name, super easy to play, as you can see. 2-2 open open, and then B minor, which is going to be one of the more tricky ones if you're not used to using your index all through the strings, is 4-2-2-2. So I'm just using 2 fingers for this one myself, this one and this one. And then A minor 7, very difficult A minor 7. You have to take your left hand away, put it somewhere else, and then just play all the strings. That's it. That's A minor 7. B6-7, it's 2-3-3-2. So it sounds very cool to go to the E minor. And also we need a G minor. And something else called an A, you know this one, and an A add 9, which is really simple. You play an A and add the 9 here, which is the 2nd fret of the last string. Very straightforward. And something called the D6. The D6, last chord, D6, you just put your index all through the 2nd fret. You can practice this by going. Anyway, the D6 is over here. And we need all of those roughly in that order a lot of the time to play the song Versace on the floor. Right, let's get started. Lyrics. Magic trick. So, D. Remember, this is after the introduction that we've played, and then the song starts. But we're going to have a look at the intro later. Anyway, D. Let's take our F sharp time tonight, girl. G major 7. Above us all the stars of war. A sus4 chin. D. There's no place I F sharp minor rather be in this world. G major 7. Your eyes are where I'm. B minor, A sus4, lost in M minor 7. Underneath the chandelier we dancing all alone. that's a G minor, and then to the E minor. There's no reason to hide, B minor, what we're feeling inside, right? A sus4. Now A. So baby, let's just G major 7, turn down the lights, A at 9, and close the door. Ooh, I love that dress, but you won't need it, one finger anymore, and G major 7. So you see what's happening here is B minor. Ooh, I love that dress, but you won't, and on need is open. Need it, one finger on ni, and then that same finger but with the first string open for the G major 7. Need more, no you won't, F sharp minor, need it no more. Let's just kiss till we're naked, baby. Versace on the floor. Ooh, well that's pretty tricky, perhaps. What you want to do is make sure you have all the chords ready sort of in your mind to be able to change pretty quickly. You might even want to have to practice these slowly. What is quite good about the verse and the pre-chorus in this song is that you don't need to have a really fixed rhythm if you're playing alone and you're singing alone for that special person who's about to put some Versace on the floor, which I think is some sort of cleaning product, I'm not sure. Anyway, I mean it's a romantic song, so I've put the beats here in the lyrics. You can see there's, for example, G major 7 and then 3 slashes, which means it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one beat for the G major 7, and then that chord has 3 extra beats. So baby, let's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, B minor, 2, 3, 4. So that's how the rhythm is working for this song here in what I've written. It's also not that necessary that you follow this, because you can sing the verse and the pre-chorus in a very free way. So baby, let's just turn down the lights and close the door. Ooh, I love that dress, but you won't need it anymore. No, you won't need it no more. Let's just kiss till we're naked, baby. Versace on the floor. And then for the chorus we're going to have to use a bit of a better rhythm, or not better, but just a bit more structured. So chorus. So we start on the A sus4, but actually the actual chorus really starts on the D for floor. So A sus4, Versace on the floor. Ooh, take it off for me, for me, for me, for me now, girl. Versace on the floor, and then you repeat that for the chorus. Now what I'm doing here is I'm doing 4 downstrokes, but we're going to have a look at how to best strum this. So let's talk about some strumming. If you don't want to play it in a very free way, a bit like this. Let's take our time tonight, girl. Above us all the stars are watching. There's no place I'd rather be in this world. Well, it's fine if you want something more structured. I'll give you a strum that you can use also, so you can pick whichever you prefer. And this strum is just down, up, down. Very simple, but rhythmically you have to be careful that the down is on the 1, the up is between the 2 and the 3, and the 4, and the down, the second down is on the 4. So it's like this, with the beginning of the chorus, of the verse. Oof, confusing. And now with the lyrics. Let's take our time tonight, girl. Above us all the stars are watching. And this you can use throughout the song if you want something a bit more, not rigid, but, you know, rhythmically there. I like to stroke the chords and to be a bit free with it, but still have the beats going in the back of my mind. So for the pre-chorus I'll sing it like, so baby, let's just turn down the lights and close the door. Ooh, I love that dress, but you won't need it anymore. No, you Let's just kiss till we're naked, baby. Versace on the floor. And now for the rhythm of the chorus, you can either use the same strum, Versace on the floor. Ooh, take it off for me, for me, for me, for me. Or if you want to give something more rhythmical to the chorus, which is what I recommend, then you might want to do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, bang, 1, 2, 3, 4, bang, 1, 2, 3, 4, bang, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, bang, 2, 3, 4. So slowly it will be Versace on the floor. Ooh, give it up for me, for me, for me, for me now, girl. Versace on the floor. So what's happening here is that I'm strumming 1, 2, 3, 4, hitting the strings, and then 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, hit, 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 like this. And once you practice this, it sounds like this. Versace on the floor. Ooh, take it off for me, for me, for me, for me now, girl. Versace on the floor. And you need 2 of those sets, rhythmical sets, for one chord in the chorus. Now the verse number 2 and the pre-chorus, they're pretty much the same as the first verse and pre-chorus. The lyrics change, but the chords are the same. So if you just download the song sheet underneath this video, then you'll be set with everything you need, and then it's the same chorus again. There is a bridge between the second chorus and the end bit, which the end bit is a bit crazy. It all of a sudden the key changes, the chords change, everything changes a bit, although it's going to be the same chorus as we're going to see, but with very different chords. I'll just play that end bit for you, and we can have a look at it together. Here it is. Versace on the floor. So this is the end of the second chorus. Ooh, take it up for me, for me, for me, for me now, girl. And then to a G major 7, and an A, and then a B minor, and A, and B, and E minor, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4, and here, B flat, 3, 4, and A minor, B flat. It's warming up, can you feel it? It's warming up, can you feel it? It's warming up, can you feel it? Baby, it's warming up. Ooh, seems like you're ready for more, more, more. Let's just kiss till we're naked. Break. Versace on the floor. Hey, take it off for me, for me, for me, for me now, girl. Versace on the floor. Ooh, G minor. Take it off for me, for me, for me, for me now, girl. Versace on the B floor. Floor. E floor. And now time for some intro, some finger picking and some tabs. Remember, you can download all the tabs in the description underneath this video through the Patreon, and then you can own all of that. Ooh. So let's have a look at this. Once normal speed, and then once slowly, and then we'll have a quick look at the tricky bits also. So this is what it will sound like on your ukulele. Let's take our time. So this is how the intro starts off the song, in a very sensual, very 90s way for this song. It's typical for the sound of, what, 1992 is it, this one? 2017. Alright. Well, anyway, let's have a look at the intro in a slower way. Buddy, what you can do is sing the main melody of what you're playing at the same time, so that your brain knows to highlight it when you're playing. G major 7, F sharp minor here, and this is actually a B minor 7. And then here, a bit of melody. All the strings, and just 3 strings. So basically what you want to do is really take your time with these tabs and just enjoy playing it slowly at first, really. There's no need to try and rush it. What's quite interesting is here the melody, you can see it is here on the 4, 2, and then on the first string. Da, dee, da, da. So make sure that you strum this down, 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 and then this up, so that the last note that you strum, that you hit with your finger, is the one in the melody, because it will be the one that sounds the loudest inside the chord. So if you want to highlight a string or a note, make sure that you hit that one last, if it's on one of the side strings, like here. Upwards, because I want this note. And then a bit of melody. Right, so that's the introduction for you, which is quite cool to play. I mean, if you just start with this and then sing the song, the other person is going to spill all the Versace on the floor in seconds. I mean minutes. The song does last for 3 minutes and a half. Now, just one little thing, if you want to practice a little bit of finger picking for this song, instead of playing this thing on the chorus, if you want something a bit quieter, because maybe, I don't know, parents are sleeping in the room not too far away or something, I don't know. It's not my concern too much, but you might want to just pluck it in a very simple way of 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 3. And once you do this pretty fast, then you can have a finger picking version of the chorus rather than a strumming rhythmical one. And then it will sound like this. Ooh, take it off for me, for me, for me, for me now, girl. Versace on the floor. Ooh, take it off for me, for me, for me, for me now, girl. Versace on the floor. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 3, and then you practice this, and you're good to go. Well, thanks a lot for watching this tutorial. Lots of chords and lots to practice. There's the sheet that you can download, of course, to help you with this. Thanks very much, and if you appreciated this video, feel free to throw all your Versace on the floor. But careful, I think it stains, because it's probably some sort of Italian wine, is my main theory at the moment. Anyway, feel free to write in if you have any questions about the song, and if you need any tips to play it in a certain way, or if you're struggling with anything. Remember to click like and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon for more throwing on the floor stuff.